The crypto panic continues across the timeline for altcoins in particular, as people are starting to question what the hell they were thinking. But silver lining right now, we just had a massive, massive announcement from the SEC. It is game over for the SEC, game on for Ethereum, game on for America, man, and game on for our altcoin bags. So the implications of the news today is absolutely massive. I'm going to be breaking down what's going on with altcoins, what's going on Bitcoin, Ethereum news, and more. Let's get into it. So the big news of the day, of course, coming out of Ethereum land. The SEC suspends its investigation into Ethereum 2.0. It is official. Ethereum is a commodity. We won. Good. This was always going to be the case. Anybody who's being honest about everything that they can see knew this was going to be the case. I know there are some Bitcoin maximalists out there seething right now, but Ethereum's a security, man. No, it's a commodity. Sorry to burst your bubble here. And the implications of Ethereum being a commodity, of course, are great for Ethereum, but more importantly, they're great for everything else, because with this suspension of investigation, this almost certainly means that Coinbase is going to win their case. Coinbase is going to crush big time in the courts if the SEC doesn't just drop their damn case at some point. Think about that. And all the accusations made in the Coinbase case. Oh, well, this crypto is a security, and that crypto is a security, and this crypto over here is a security. If Ethereum's a commodity, all the other ones are too. Now, look, there's probably some that are securities out there, but it's not the ones that they're claiming. Cardano's not a freaking security, man. It's a commodity. Obviously, Charles Coin is a commodity. Come on. We love the beard, don't we? Anyway, great news. Great news here for Ethereum. Adriano Faria sharing ETH spot ETFs about to launch. Bullish. ETH is officially a commodity. The SEC has officially capitulated. Bullish. Come on. ETH is finally scaling via layers who's big time. You seeing the numbers the base is doing is absolutely insane. Are you seeing what's happening on ZK Sync, on Arbitrum, on Optimism, and everywhere else? It's absolutely crazy right now. Coinbase championing ETH in its own L2. BlackRock is all in with their BIDL program. Larry Fink out here shilling basically the tokenization of all things. And with their Texas Stock Exchange launching in the not so distant future, I wonder if this is going to be BlackRock having complete control over the market so that they can introduce tokenized everything. Come on, guys. Ethereum, very bullish news today. And of course, I know what you're thinking. Wow, this is great news. Surely Ethereum must be up like 20% or something on this news. No, because screw us. That's why. I guess. Come on, Ethereum. What is this? We're only up like 2% today on this massive news that if the SEC has just capitulated on its investigation. Come on, market. We can do better than that. What is this? Anyway, I guess we got the 50-day EMA back. Yeah, cool. Anyway, let's talk about Bitcoin. That's great Ethereum news, by the way. Absolutely love it. Taking a look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin not looking super purty at the moment on a technical level. Now, what is interesting, we do have to point out, currently, we are sitting at the 100-day EMA. Previously, we saw a rebound from those levels here, of course, after a slight dip under, but a rebound beyond those levels previously back here in May. Now, can the EMA 100 act as support again? No, we'll see in the next coming days, won't we? Another grind down, whether this is the bottom or grind a bit lower, who the heck cares? I don't care. And here's the thing. We grind down, we find the bottom. We're not going to zero. Okay, we're not going to 12K. We're probably not going much lower than we're going to be currently at. Okay? And then we grind up again, retest 72K. Now, is the sixth test of 72K going to be the one that finally breaks it? I don't know, but we will break it eventually. Okay, keep the faith. Bitcoin ETFs be approved at major wirehouses and large private bank platforms in Q3, Q4 this year, according to Alliance Berenstein. Unrelenting Bitcoin bulls over there at Berenstein. I approve of that kind of message. Bitcoin archive since second wave is coming. It's true. We've only so far really seen the first wave of money come in, maybe some tricklings of a second wave in the past few weeks. But the big money, I'm talking the big money, it's still barely here. There are so many institutions that are probably going to end up having exposure to Bitcoin that have zero exposure right now. It's worth keeping in mind. Also, keep this in mind. All right. Perspective. It's just so important. And I like to keep bringing this up because, man, I think some people need to hear the message of perspective. And I know, guys, markets are scary. I get it. Okay. And this time is different. Well, those are the four most dangerous words in investing, aren't they? This time is always different, but it's never really different because the one element that never really changes in markets is humans and our way of behaving in markets with greed and fear and all the rest of the stuff. Anyway, we are now 4% beyond the Bitcoin halving. I'd like you to look back previously at previous Bitcoin halvings and look what happened post Bitcoin halvings. Look at this. Months of sideways action, blammo. Months of sideways, slow grinding higher really in 16. And then blammo, massively higher. Of course, that blammo massively higher in 2017 was also accompanied by 40% drawdowns for Bitcoin. If you have 40% drawdown for Bitcoin, you're having like an 80% drawdown for altcoins because that's altcoin volatility, man, until basically everything Burj Khalifa is right at the end and just goes straight up. That's how these markets work. They're crazy. CRG pointing out someone on Coinbase casually buying up thousands of Bitcoin down there at the lows. Here's some perspective for you as well. Nvidia is now worth $3.335 trillion. Now the biggest stock in the world, ahead of Microsoft, ahead of Apple, ahead of Google, still behind gold as an asset class. Bitcoin, of course, only worth around $1 trillion right now. It's a baby. It's a baby by comparison. Think about one company, Nvidia, is worth more than all cryptocurrencies combined. Yeah, we're early still. Early enough. We're not super early, but we're early enough, aren't we? Okay. Hey guys, real quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is Apex Pro. Now, Apex Pro, if you want to do some trading on chain, then you need to listen up because these guys have got the goods. So, if you're looking for a reliable, decentralized exchange, I know market's been crazy recently, lots of volatility, but where there is volatility, if you're a trader, you know there is opportunity. Okay, and you can be doing that on chain. Okay, so Apex is Bybit's official decentralized exchange partner. It's completely permissionless. It's a non-custodial, non-KYC decentralized exchange. It ranks among the top decentralized exchanges across all chains by daily active users. Now, look, as centralized exchanges continue to face increasing regulations in UK, USA, Canada, Europe, and beyond, it is clear that decentralized exchanges are the future of crypto trading. If you haven't tried out a decentralized exchange yet, then Apex Pro could be the one for you to try out because it's got such a great user experience. And joining is super gosh darn simple. You don't need any KYC. It's as easy as just connecting your wallet. So if you're already on chain, this is a really easy move for you. You just open up your MetaMask wallet, click connect wallet, and you can start trading on chain with a centralized like experience in terms of liquidity, volume, latency, all that kind of stuff. Very cool. Join today, make a deposit, and has a special promotion. You can even qualify for a deposit bonus. And again, as it's totally non KYC, you just simply connect your wallet from the link down below, and you're good to go. So check it out. If you want to start enjoying on-chain trading, go ahead, check it out. Link in the description. Thanks again to Apex for sponsoring today's conversation. Okay, now let's talk about altcoins because I know I'm here too. I see the devastation. Okay, I have eyes and a portfolio of destructoed altcoins. I get it. Okay. Pentoshi here sharing alts are now back to the beginning of the year prices, which is pretty crazy. Some of these altcoins are down so bad. It's absolutely wild. However, for perspective here, we're basically back to sort of a good floor level. Let's say now, if we bleed out much farther, that's a different story. But right now, we're at a very interesting level of support, right? As you can see here, support from the 2021 market, resistance here during the bear market, support once again at support. At some point, altcoins are going to bounce much, much higher. And you see right across the board, Scott Melker here sharing a few charts of major altcoins that have just done these wild round trips. Look at this. This is near huge explosive move out. Lots of consolidation, basically, and then boom, down here to once again retest this major area of price support. Similar situation here with Celestia. And look, a lot of other charts are looking pretty gosh darn similar right now. A lot of altcoins have basically had a big round trip. So I know what you're thinking. I've only had some money left to buy any of these things. I know. I know how it feels. I'm looking at some of these things. I'm thinking, man, do I really want to throw some more money in? Kind of. But at the same time, I'm so balls deep already. I don't know. Anyway, besides the point, a lot of interesting opportunities in the market right now for altcoins, and the sentiment couldn't really be much worse, which is quite interesting. Kevin Svensson pointing out fear is very high right now across the cryptocurrency market, especially for altcoins. Whenever fear is high, it usually means we're at an area of high opportunity. Agreed. Obviously, that's true. And you know it's true. You know it's true. You know it's true. And yet most people fail to act on that. Now, if you're out of cash, okay, fair enough. But if you're not out of cash and you're looking at markets right now and you're the guy who 3 months goes, man, if only I could have bought all these things when they were cheaper. Well, they're cheaper. Not financial advice. SGP here sharing. This is actually interesting. Back from 2020. It's curious perspective for you. Back in 2020, look, no shade on anyone here. It's just this was the sentiment at the time. Okay, Peter McCormick pointing out retail was long Bitcoin, trading altcoin craze 2017, 2020. Institutions are long Bitcoin. 2020 is not 2017. Alt season is looking like a myth, which 2017 folk want play safe. That was December 27th, 2020. Within the next 3 to 4 months, altcoins would go absolutely bonkers, bananas, making life-changing money almost overnight for people. Okay? This time is not different. This time is not different. They will tell you this time is different. This time is not different. And you can see a lot of other posts at the time were saying basically the same thing, that, well, the alts are not going to come back. This is Bitcoin's market. Same sentiment this time. Oh, it's only going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're the only ones that are going to get institutional inflow. No. Yes, they're probably going to be the only ones to get institutional inflow for in the short term. I think we'll get a Solana ETF and a Chainlink ETF and a Dogecoin ETF and a Litecoin ETF and, God forbid, a Bitcoin Cash ETF just because it's non-controversial damn commodity coin. Anyway, besides the point. We'll get all that stuff, be massive liquidity, because here's the thing. When those ETF flows come, it means people on chain can sell into higher prices. They get money. They go and ape into all your shit coins. Okay. That's how it works. That's how the game is played. Okay. More and prices go up, more buyers come in, more liquidity comes into the market, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The crypto pirate here, Hoem, here is pointing out some nice sentiment from right now. Now ask yourself if it feels like that is late 2020 vibes sentiment wise, what we're seeing today. I'm not the wolf. Worst bull market ever. Crypto is about to lose all its retail interest. Altcoins bleeding out against Bitcoin. I was greedy when others are fearful. Now I'm also fearful. Babe, our rich shit opens portfolio, sees it. Nah, babe, we still have nothing. Okay, that's funny. Only $8 million. What are you gonna do with that? I don't know. Just checked my crypto portfolio. Crying face. That naive meme does great memes, by the way. That's hilarious. Trader Theory, did you hear anything I just said? Of course. Portfolio down. Banana zone. Dead banana. I refuse to believe this cycle's over because my altcoin bags are all trading at the same price or lower than they were when Bitcoin's like 30, 40K. Grimacing face. Yes. Just lost 350K buying from the wrong pool via bot. Absolutely spaced out. Life goes on. Are you winning, son? No. That's dark, man. That's dark, grinding poet. Oh my gosh. Bagsy, my coins will make a comeback. You're not wrong. The market's wrong. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Round trip to generational wealth in Q2. The very few alts I had nuked to sub-zero. Round trip to multiple shitters from 10x to 0.5x. Gave perp profits back to the market, etc., etc., etc. Comfy in spot. Yeah. Dark times out here, guys. And on we go. Sentiment check right now. What are you seeing? Zero Hedge pointing out, as I've been saying, this is the basing stage for crypto before the real parabolic stage. Continuation stage 2 uptrend. It's supposed to be boring right now with a lot of bearish chatter, which is exactly what you're seeing. A lot of bearish chatter, a lot of people pessimistic on the markets right now. Boring markets. Bitcoin basically sideways, a little bit of down price action once in a while. Essentially, we're just ranging sideways if you really look at the big picture of it. Altcoins, yeah, devastation. But you know what? When altcoins start coming back, man, they come back fast and hard. Fast and hard. Now, I don't know how many more of these periods we'll have in the market. My kind of guess is like 2 or 3 times. I feel like next time we have a big run up, whether it's be to 90K or 150K, whatever we get to, I feel like I'm going to slice off some money from the market. decent amount. We'll keep, of course, an eye out for, of course, all of our top signals as always. Poseidon saying, do not capitulate to the bankers before the glorious second leg. Amen to that. Again, we are eyeing up a $3 trillion market cap for altcoins alone. For altcoins alone, excluding Bitcoin, excluding Ethereum. It's going to be crazy out here, guys. This could be the cycle when we get to $7, $8, $9 trillion market cap. Doesn't happen overnight, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is your generational wealth portfolio, okay? Musashi saying we are still in a bull market. Yes, been that way since Q4 2022. This volatility isn't the end, it's part of the process. And crypto is notoriously volatile, brutally volatile, savagely volatile. It's disgusting sometimes. That is what it is. It is what it is. You either get to peace with that or, well, you don't. Josh Rager saying, I don't think we're at the place where altcoins and Bitcoin split yet. Alts are just high beta to BTC and have yet to show otherwise. People have said many times something similar about BTC goes down. You can bet alts get nuked. There will always be outliers. This theory will have to prove itself out before I believe we're suddenly in a new paradigm. That's responding to this for more than a decade. Bitcoin altcoins have run along parallel tracks. We're at a point in time where those tracks start to split off on a long time horizon. One can go one direction, the other the opposite. I don't necessarily think we're getting there either. Altcoin sentiment, very, very low right now. And it's the kind of sentiment that you see, well, usually near bottoms. Not financial advice, okay? But I want to share that as some perspective. You guys know that I remain a long-term bull in these cryptocurrency markets. I think we are far from the end of this market cycle. That's my personal opinion. If I'm wrong, I lose a bunch of money. You have to make your own decisions because investing in crypto is risky and you can lose all your money. Just because I lose all my money doesn't mean you have to too. Okay, guys. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Are you bullish on this Ethereum news? What do you think about the altcoin sentiment right now? Hit me up. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.